I become a member of the My Journey community after the Journey Intensive. And this gave me the opportunity to really work on the issues on a daily basis or on a regular basis. And I think to really stay with the journey and doing it over and over again, and not only for the intensive or for another seminar. So this really has the effect of healing, I think. So yeah.
So just if we have people here who don't quite know what the journey is, part of the journey process actually helps us to release the words that we haven't spoken. So there is a younger you that went through a trauma. There's a younger you that went through some kind of experience that wasn't resolved at the time when it happened. And then we push it away. And as you quite rightly said, it's almost an opportunity to get back to this younger you, whatever age she was. And sometimes it's a 4-year-old, a 6, 8, 10, 12, whatever age. But this younger you has something that she wasn't able, or he wasn't able to speak, to release, to say, to feel. And then it gets pushed away. And that's where, that's what I wanted to say. As you said, I think we just put something away. You hadn't even thought about it for 20 years, but it doesn't mean it's gone away. It's somewhere. It is somewhere pushed away in our cellular structure. And then life keeps reminding us. Then we have to undergo certain situation where we get reminded of what happened God knows when, however many years ago. And so at this campfire, that younger you gets invited to empty out, to speak the unspeakable, to speak the words that she wasn't able to speak at the time. And eventually, at the end, when everything's been said, and this is something that Brandon speaks, and because forgiveness is not something that we know much about or we find very easy. But when you have cleared out all the words, actually forgiveness, genuine forgiveness comes in the wake of it. And forgiveness isn't about forgiving somebody for their actions or their behavior. It's actually something to release that issue. It's forgiving the other person at the level of the heart or at the level of the soul, and then we can disconnect. And this forgiveness is actually for us, for our own healing, more than the other person, is the truth of it. Because there's something that I often talk when I speak about forgiveness, because it was Nelson Mandela who said, not forgiving somebody is like drinking poison, like you drink the poison hoping the other person dies. So that's the essence of not being able to forgive. And how it is possible to forgive sexual abuse is incomprehensible. And the words that Brandon writes about it is, it's not the actions, the behavior can never and cannot be condoned, but the soul and the heart of that person, so we can let go of the issue. And that's an integral part of what we learn at this first entry-level workshop, the Journey Intensive.